Hi guys, so today we're talking about omegaX's Vamos. I actually really like the song. So I just watched and commented on omegaX's Love Me Like. And I explained their situation at the beginning of that video. So I hope you go watch that one. But just to briefly run through, their CEO super abusive, so abusive to the point that during their last concert in LA, she was causing such an commotion, yelling at them and hitting them. One of the members collapsed. They were like, I think in the lobby of the hotel. Either way, they were somewhere public, and the commotion was to the point that people who aren't even familiar with the group, people who aren't even like, I don't even think they were K-pop fans at all. They just saw the commotion and recorded and uploaded to Twitter. If you look up Omega X and their CEO, you'll get information about their upcoming lawsuit. Please support them. They're really talented, really great. They're really fun. They just need to be put with a better company. Like, and that's all there is to it. And their CEO needs to go to jail. Um, because there's like evidence, there's like call logs and text logs and videos and oof. Um, Usually I don't like calling attention to drama, but this is not drama. This is actual like justice, like this group needs justice. They need legal action. So this is not petty justice for, drama. This is something legit. This is something real. This is something deep. And these boys are really going through it. So please support them. But I hope you guys enjoyed this MV today. And by the way, before we get into it, I hate long intros, but I just want to cover my bases. When I say this isn't petty drama, I know people trend justice for different fandoms trend justice for blank for different reasons, and I'm not saying that those reasons don't matter, and I'm not saying that those reasons aren't real, and I'm not saying that those reasons aren't serious. They are. But when I said like this is an actual justice for moment, this is like the offense is punishable by law is what I mean when I say this is they actually need justice. Like when you have a group and you have unfair distribution lines, yeah, that needs to be fixed because that is unfair. That is not right. That is not, it's not giving the members equal exposure. They train really hard and they work really hard, but it's not illegal to give somebody unfair line distributions. That's not saying it's okay. It's not okay, but it's not illegal. It's just not okay. When I say this actual justice, I mean like there are sexual abuse allegations and apparently evidence with video. I don't know. It's been logged. There's been hitting, cursing, slapping, all this other stuff. Like their CEO very well could go to jail for this. So this is not just a matter of like choreo or lines. This is some tough stuff. And they actually have an upcoming lawsuit, so please support them. This is a very serious situation, a very delicate situation. But I hope you watch this MV with me today and enjoy this. Again, I'm not talking down on any other groups just because they aren't going through a legal battle, because other situations are serious too. They are. I'm not saying that they aren't serious just because it's not illegal activity. I'm just saying, please support Omega X. I'm not trying to come under fire with any groups or say that trending tags or this or that, because they all matter and they're all important. They do matter. Let's get into the MV. But I have seen this MV before and I really do like it. And this song is just so fun and hype. I love it. It's the best. I like it. Oh my gosh, this song gets me hype. They deserve a good company. Before we go on, because it just came to mind, I know I keep pausing, but this is such a serious matter. I also know that people trend justice for when people are being bullied. And yeah, I would actually go so far as to say that bullying should be illegal. So if someone's, you know, being bullied to the point that their mental health is being destroyed, to the point that their body, that they're being told to, destroy their body, destroy their health, destroy their mental health, yeah, I think that should also be deeply punishable. So again, I'm not bashing on the justice for, trending tags. I think bullying is actually abuse. So yeah, so bullying is abuse. And where you draw the line, I'm not quite sure, but yeah, bullying is abuse. So I just don't want anyone going down to the comments and going, well, we trend this for, because I actually agree with you. I agree with all of you when you're trying to support different members, trying to support different groups. I agree with you. But today's about omegax. Let's get back into it. But I guess today's question is, I know it's such a fun song with such a heavy topic, but I guess the question is, I believe that bullying is abuse, but I also believe that there's a lighter type of bullying that can... No, I think bullying is abuse, but I don't know how intense it has to be for it to be considered illegal. You know what I mean? It's such a tricky situation because we know it's illegal to assault somebody. We know it's illegal to... I know it's such a heavy topic, but I feel like it's very important that I don't cut this video out and just restart and just keep it light. I feel like it's very serious because this is a very serious and this is a very real situation that these very real boys are going through. And even if you haven't personally been abused, if you've been bullied, you understand that it's a very thin line, if not the same thing, depending on how you've been bullied. So no, I'm not really going to cut this part out. Just, can we hurry up and get to the song? Yeah, we can. And if you want to watch the MV without commentary, and link it down in the description below. But just keep in mind that I don't know, it's just such a heavy topic, and I could talk about it for a long time. And I might open up a second channel, because I know a lot of MVs deal with mental health. I recently reviewed Extraordinary Heroes' Haircut, which is a great song. I love Extraordinary Heroes. Please watch the song, support them. They're great. They're a rock band. Super great aesthetics, super great sound. And Haircut was about mental health and trying to clear up your mental space, I'm trying not to spoil too much because I don't want to spoil the experience of discovering that MV for you. But I know a lot of MVs about mental health. And even though this MV is about, we're having fun, we're out here, we're doing our thing, their situation right now is ongoing. Like right now while I'm talking, these boys are, I don't know, maybe they can't sleep at night because of this upcoming legal battle, because their CEO is lying. Maybe they're still being forced to train. Maybe they're being hurt right now because their CEO seems to be deeply in denial from the call logs. So while I do love this song, and it's always been a comfort song for me since it's come out, I don't have much comfort knowing what's going on. I know they're not the only group where this is happening, but yeah, the bullying, the abuse, all of that, it's just very uncomfortable to watch, and for me to bop and have fun knowing in the back of my head they're actively going through something right now. So please support them and please look into it if you can. Usually I don't support looking into drama, but this is not drama. This is like, bullying, abuse, hurt, it's ongoing. So look into them. But what do you guys think about the prevalence of violence in this industry? And when I say this industry, I don't just mean K-pop, because we could get into what the rest of the world is doing. We could get into what the West is doing. We really could. But since we're talking about omegax, because there are some sexual abuse allegations, and that's not a light thing to throw around. So I heard there's even some evidence, which is terrible. And then I saw one comment that said like, well, this is prevalent among female groups being abused by like male CEOs, and you don't hear it too often happen with males. But I'm pretty sure in this industry, well, not this industry meaning K-pop, but just any industry where like looks matter and you've got people in debt to a CEO. Because on Hulu, I watched a documentary about how dark the modeling industry gets, and yeah, it's not pretty. But what do you guys think about the prevalence of you know, corrupt CEOs or corrupt, like I've heard some like corrupt photographers, corrupt videographers, different ones taking advantage of these like young idols, just trying to, not even just young idols, I mean older idols too. Do you think there's any way to like reduce this? Of course, hold people accountable and, you know, speak up when it happens. But do you think there's any way to reduce this? Because this is just very sad. And it's sad that these boys got to this point in their career. They're not that far in their career yet as omegaX. And they've already got this going, which is good because at least it's come to light. But, you know, this disgusting treatment's happening. And I don't mean to waste the whole MV rambling about this situation. But let's just get back into it. I like to keep my videos short, but so I probably won't be pausing anymore. See, look, they dance so well. They dance in sync. Look, they're so fun. They're so expressive. I like the little chain. I like the chain trend in general. The little chain across the nose. I can't remember where else I've seen it. I always like to wait a minute. I always like the beat at that part. And if I said anything out of line, because I try not to censor myself to the point that I'm just not saying anything. I'm trying to make everybody happy because you can't. But if I said anything out of line or incorrect, just let me know. Or if you would like to add onto what I said, let me know. Because this is a heavy topic. This is a serious topic. It's not always black and white. You try to be on the right side of situations like this, but it's not always so black and white. And you've always got someone who disagrees with this and someone who agrees with that. So, you know, it really just comes down to the parties involved and how they feel, because they know more information than we'll probably ever know. I like the silky white shirts. And again, lots of talking, lots of pausing in this one. Click the link below and watch the MV. It's so good. Look at how hard he's dancing, like, come on. Oh, this part always makes me like bop harder, like just like bopping up and down in my seat. Look, this is so fun and cute. Come on, with a little confetti. I'll see you guys in the next omegaX video. They're always so fun. Bye bye.